I will just repeat the question again. Why do people or youth that have been in rehab, when they come out, what causes them to go back into the drugs? What really causes them to go back into drugs or into whatever substance that they were busy with? What do you think causes someone that is in rehab, who comes out from rehab and continue doing drugs again?
Right. Okay. So I'm going to try to answer you to the best of my ability. When you come from rehab, then you're back in the same environment.
There we go.
In other words, next door is the merchant or around the corner. But you steadfast, you know. And then you get a friend that you used to smoke with, and you say, nah, when you are. But later on, it works on your mental mind. So the reason for me is why people fall in is because there's not really something in place when we come out.
Yes.
There's no structure in place. There's no things in place. It is not an excuse. Because you must look after your own well-being. But I think there's no support structure when you come. And that is why we fall so quickly in again. Because where you live, the surroundings is still the same. And so many choose not to come back to their old house. And many choose maybe to go live somewhere else. But not everybody. Nie almal het hy voorreg om eer op 'n ander plek te gaan bly by 'n ryk auntie of 'n ryk oom waar nie is. So we come back and we come back in the same situation, and we clean for a week, clean for 3 days or 2 weeks, and then, like you rightfully said, we fall back into it. Why? We fall back into it because the temptation is there, and we need to clean for the temptation.
And I also think the parents need to be supportive as well. When you leave them, they go back. They start mingling with those same friends. Because at the end of the day, bad character corrupts good character.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yes, bad character corrupts good character. So mommy needs to make sure, or daddy needs to make sure that you as a child or as their child should not mingle with those same bad apples. Because the parents will know them better. Once your child goes back, same friends, no. Then they go back to the same behaviors that they used to. But I'm very happy for you. Things are moving better. I see now you.
It's a daily process. It is dagelijks, and it might not look challenging, but every day is a challenge.
Yes.
You know, and totally we are to choices, but you're correct. Not so sy reg en wat sy sê. Dat ouers moet uitkyk.
Yeah.
And we also, when we have a low self-esteem of ourselves and our thinking ability, we have no vision. As jy nou gaan sit en so van niks doen nie, man, dan gaan die drugs vir jou weer kry. As jy met dieselfde vriende weer meng, dan gaan dit nog af. You see, you're gonna be actually worse off than you were. So a change of friends is the most important thing. It is the first thing that you must do. You know, as jy nie weer dieselfde vriende het. Kies ander vriende of bly sonder vriende en kies jouself. En ek dink ons jong mense in ons gemeenskap het nie 'n visie nie. We struggle, we don't have a vision of ourselves. We think so low of ourselves. And we're so comfortable, we're content with what we are going through, exam service, but we don't want to rise above our own circumstances. You know, and today is for me maybe easier to speak, but it is a continuous fight. It's never easy as it looks. So my encouragement is that still to keep people motivated, and through that I motivate myself. En die cravings is nog daar, die cravings kom, dat is die realiteit, that is the truth, you know, the cravings do come. And sometimes it's difficult, you know, because people do not see your inner fight.
Yeah.
People see the outer result, but they do not know the inner fight. En ek is bly dat ek weer kan terugkom, ons kan net gesels. I'm in a better space.
And you also need that spiritual.
Yeah, and we can talk a lot. Ons kan baie praat. Ons kan sê, but you know, to be honest, sonder die Here kan ons niks doen. You understand? He's our whole being. I think there's somewhere in the Bible it says, in vain you build, if you build on your own, the builder build. In vain the watchman watches over the city, if God doesn't. So in vain we do things, you know, if we do not ask God for help.
You know, another thing I've noticed is you see most of these youth children busy with drugs or whatever they're busy with, and they do think that they will stay young forever. But they fail to understand that there will be a time where their parents will not be there.
Yeah.
And once your parents are not there anymore, your support system collapses.
Correct.
Because now you have those parents that have been giving out monies to pay for, how do you call it? Rehab. And you abuse that support system.
Yeah.
And when they are not there to support you as their child, I think that becomes even more difficult because there is a lot that you lose at that moment. And in life, you carry yourself. It's not even about those, but it's about you.
Yeah.
And we all have choices to make. Now, it's either you are the good or you're the bad.
Yeah.
So which one do you choose? Most of them we go for the bad choices. And only God will wake you up to say, hey, wake up, what are you doing?
Yeah, still.
What are you doing with your life? Wake up. Because I know it's not easy to change.
Yeah, it's difficult, right?
I know it's not easy. But if you decide as a single person, as an individual, that it's time for me to change because I want a better life for me, then you need to work on that. Because if you don't work on that, who's going to do that for you? No one. It's your life. That's why I'm so happy now when I see you speak. I'm
excited.
Yes. Because there's a saying that they say if you save one soul.
Yeah.
No? Because
reach one.
There we go. Because I don't think you will end here. I think you will keep sharing your passion, your experiences.
Yeah.
With not just friends, but the youth, because there is a lot to learn.
And that is so important. You know, yes, God is there, but you know, I can still remember the words that you had for me. Now, when I came here, I can still remember all the things in it, and that is what carried me. There must be someone that's speaking to you, and sometimes people speak to other people, and it looks to them that you know, but I want to tell you that the words that resemble in your mind, it stays in your mind. You spoke about parents, and when they're not there anymore, I think there's a saying that says, you only miss something when it's not there anymore.
It's time we take an active interest in how people who are different from us experience the world. By so doing, we can learn to spot some of their issues and how it can be solved.